Hey everyone, Joey Costa from The Tech here. We are a cybersecurity firm out of Raleigh, North Carolina. We've been in business for about 15 years. And as you can see behind me, I am standing in our nation's capital. And the reason I'm here is because I was asked by one of our customers to attend a cybersecurity conference for financial advisors. And that really got me thinking about why our customers now have the confidence in us to go and attend a cybersecurity conference on their behalf. And I came to the conclusion that it's because we have now converted completely over to an MSSP, or a managed services security provider. Now, why that differs from an MSP, in the traditional sense, an MSP up to this point has been pretty much your IT guy. He's the guy that has been keeping your computers running, installing servers for you. You call on a day-to-day basis when you have computer problems. Now, I say in the traditional sense is because why I've had to look at the definition of an MSP or an MSSP, I've really had to analyze the two, because we're actually going down to Orlando to speak at a SolarWinds conference to talk just about how we converted over from an MSP to an MSSP. So that's really made me analyze the definition. Now, why I say the traditional sense of an MSP has been your IT guy up to this point. The reason I say that is because over the years, I believe an MSP has really started to change in probably about the last 3 to 4 years. They've had to evolve with the times. An MSP can't just be your IT guy anymore. An MSP, they've had to add some security offerings on top of just their basic MSP services. And the reason I say this is because as an MSP, you are now going in and you're setting up wireless networks. You're adding guest networks to people's wireless networks, so only guests can access just the guest network and they can't access the main network. We've had to go in and start setting up firewalls. We've had to add access rules. We've had to add a layer of security on top of our MSP offerings. I remember back in the day, I used to take over accounts from other MSPs, and they had opened up entire RDP, or remote desktop access ports, to the world for people's servers so they could provide remote access or remote support. Then we started to figure out, hey, that's probably not a good idea. We should probably lock that down and maybe just open that port up to our office. And then MSPs started to figure out, that's really not a good idea. We should probably just lock it down completely and maybe use a remote monitoring tool like the SolarWinds RMM tool. So we've adapted over the years, and we've figured out how to add a security stack on top of our MSP offerings. Now, I really truly believe in today's age, you have to live in between an MSP and an MSSP. You have to live in that brackish water. And I love that terminology, the brackish water, because I truly believe you have to be in between an MSP and an MSSP in today's world. You have to have some level of security that you're offering to your customers. And if you aren't, then most likely you're outsourcing that to another MSSP like ourselves. Now, in order to truly become an MSSP, you have to add a security stack on top of your offerings. You have to add certain offerings like a SOC, or a security operations center. You have to be able to do consulting. You have to be able to do training. You have to be able to go in and you have to be able to analyze people's networks and do penetration testing. You have to help them with incident response plans and disaster recovery plans. You have to be able to do all of this. But in my opinion, in order to really become an MSSP, the only way to truly do that is to bring on the people that know how to do that, to bring on the cybersecurity experts. Those are the guys that are truly going to transition you to an MSSP. You can add all the offerings you want, but if you don't have a guy that can analyze that SOC traffic and look at security threats, then you're not going to be able to do that kind of work. If you don't have guys that can go in and do consulting and training and help with disaster recovery plans, you're not going to be able to offer an advanced level security stack. Now, if you're trying to convert to an MSSP, give us a call. We'll be glad to help you out. Maybe come listen to us speak at the Orlando conference at the end of October 2017. If you're not ready to convert to an MSSP, then you can also give us a call, because we actually have a security stack that we can put on top of your MSP offerings. We can put that on top of what you're currently doing, so you can offer advanced level threat security analysis and still offer your day-to-day desktop support, server installations, things that you're already doing right now. Again, my name is Joey Costa with The Tech. Give us a call or visit us at thetech.com, THETEK, and please be safe out there.